Okay, in this video we're going to learn how to create a contact. And so this is a little bit more advanced, but it's important so that we can send emails and texts rather easily. So if you remember, we'll go back to text, and if we typed in mom, then we obviously know that mom is in our contacts. So remember, we're making a message and we type in mom and it comes up. So when it comes up, that means all of these people are in our contacts. And so that's exactly what we want, because it's much easier than typing out the number. So if we had to type out, the number 310, blah, 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 versus all we have to do is just type in the name of the contact. Alright, so that's why it's important for contacts. Now let's actually create one. So we go back to the home page, and you can always go back to the home page just by pressing that white button at the bottom of your iPhone. It's not actually on the screen, but it's on the physical bottom of the phone. So the first part is we have to find contacts. And so your phone will be different than mine, of course. All the apps won't be in the same place. So we have to find where the contacts are. And so this is what the contacts icon looks like. It looks like a man and a woman, kind of a background with some colored tabs on the right, and it says contacts underneath it. So the first thing we have to do is press that icon. So we don't hold it, we just press it. And then it'll bring up our contacts page. So once we're on our contacts page, we can create a new contact. And the best way to do that is to go up into the top right corner where this plus is. And all we do is click that plus. So we click that plus, and then it brings up this blue blinking bar. And it says first name, last name, company, add phone, add email. So we can do all of these things. So let's say we wanted to add the first name. So let's do this. So first name, last name, we just type it in on our keyboard, and then we have to add a phone number. So let's add this phone number. Let's say we'll just make up a phone number. I don't even know if that's the right number of numbers, but we add in the phone number. We can add in an email, joe@gmail.com. Well, let's actually create Joe so that we can use it. So Joe Gmail. Let's say that's his name. Okay, so we've inputted all the information. Joe's his first name, Gmail's his last name, and then we've added the phone by pressing on that green plus, and then we typed in the numbers. One quick thing, in order to get from letters to numbers, all we do is go in the bottom left corner and we just tap that, and then it brings up this different menu. So now we have numbers and symbols. If we want to go back to letters, we can do the bottom left again, and it'll bring up the letters. And so that's how we change from numbers to letters. And then if you wanted to add the email, we can click on this green plus. So you can see that's phone, this is email, and then if we're done with the contact, all we do is tap in the top right. We have to make sure to save the contact. So we press done, and now we have this new contact, Joe at Gmail. If we want to send him a message, we can actually send him a text through here. We can call him, we can FaceTime him, which is something that's advanced. We can do email, so we can do all of that through the contacts page. So now let's see if we can go back and send Joe a message. So we're back on the home screen, and what we do, let's say we want to send our new contact Joe a message. So we would click on the text message. If we wanted to email, we can click on this blue envelope, but let's say we just want to send a text. So we click on that green one, and then we want to make sure we get back to our home screen for messages, and then we create a new message. And I know you know how to do that at the top right with the paper and pencil, and we go up here. So now we have to utilize our new contact. And so what we could do is type in the name of that contact, and then it would actually show up. So Joe, and then space, Gmail, and perfect. So Joe Gmail right there. All we do is click that, and we can see that Joe Gmail doesn't have an iPhone because he is green. He's colored green, and if we want to send him a text, we need to go down here, and then we can text Joe, hey. I'm not going to send this text, but if I wanted to, it would just be this green arrow right here, and we'd have sent a text to our new contact. Alright, join us for the next video.